Hello and welcome to Tangerine. In this we are looking at Rising Hell and Batbarian, Testament of the Primordials. So this
This
is
is Rising Hell.
Rising Hell, which is
Okay.
one of my favorite demos. We're continuing on from the Steam Spring Demo Festival. This and Going Under. Going Under was the favorite one I played from the
These
demo
animations are
festival.
quite nice though.
Yeah, but this game, I was like, whatever, I'll try it, and I actually found I had lots of fun with it.
Yeah.
It's a
Oh,
very
that is
fun, like
nice.
action roguelite. Like the animations and the animations are fucking cool. I'm just gonna put it out there.
Yeah.
Like the animations feel great and they're fucking cool. Like just punching shit. Like it's very much
Those
like
yeah.
kind of like a 2D Doom game where you're just like beating the shit out of all of these like
Yeah.
devil creatures and stuff.
I don't,
Uh,
like the not the collision, but like when you actually interact with something like this, really satisfying looking anyway. I assume it felt good as well.
yeah. So, Rising Hell is a vertical platformer roguelite filled with adrenaline pumping action and tons of heavy gothic metal shreds climbing out of the ever changing hell while you fight hordes of bloodlusting demons. The kind of the idea of
So
this one is that as you're going through and being at these zombies, you're collecting like their eyes or blood or whatever it is, and
mm,
then when you get to the top of the level, you then use that money to spend it on an upgrade, kind of similar to other roguelike mechanics.
are you becoming more of a demon at this point, or are you
I don't know. You
killing more
start you
demons?
start with different demonic powers. Like I have the fist at the moment, but you
Yeah.
can choose different ones. What did I choose in my power up there? Let's have a look at that. Every third enemy killed drops 50% more red
Ooh,
souls.
nice.
So there,
Oh,
I was getting a power up that would mean I could earn more money, and then I can use more money on my run to then get more power ups. But I was trading it for early
yeah.
power because then maybe I can't defeat the trial or whatever. So you have like two elevators once you've taken your trial,
Oh, I see.
and
That's
then
cool.
you can kind of choose what you do. Some of them are like fights. Some of them have like
Mm.
like lava levels like this, so you're constantly having to move up. The main point of the game is kind of you're constantly moving up this tower, fighting stuff, um,
Yeah,
sort
you're
of
always going
thing.
upwards.
I found that I
Oh god,
didn't
this sword
like
led to the
the like
fossil.
lava levels that much, sort of thing, compared to ones where you got to just go and fight stuff. I found that
Yeah, because it's forcing you to not fight.
I didn't like the platforming too much. I think that I kind of preferred the animations of the fighting and stuff
Mm.
a lot more than the actual like platforming itself. I did so there I died. So it's a roguelike, so that's the end of the first run. But that was like the first time I ever played it. So you get
Yeah,
like a
you did
score,
pretty good.
and I don't know if there's
Oh,
unlockable
so there are
stuff.
bosses as well.
Yeah, there's bosses as well.
Okay.
I think on my final run, I defeated the last boss of the demo and finished it. The demo, so
Oh,
you'll
nice.
probably get to see that. If I finish a demo, then you know I like it because I'm playing,
Yeah,
especially with like Going Under and Rising Hell. They're both roguelike games, so it means that I'm
that's
constantly
true.
replaying the entire game, sort of thing. So I'm
Yeah.
looking at the different power ups. So you have the
So you have to
Pyrebrand.
choose how you start then.
Yeah, so I started with the Hellbane. Um, then I was like,
Nice.
oh, Ethereal Cloak. Dash can now damage enemies, sort of thing. Which is because
Nice.
dashing is really useful. So what was the? But because I took it, it decreased my weapon energy capacity by 30%. So it's
Mm.
like trade offs of how you want to play, like selecting a
Yeah,
character
that's a
in a
really cool
roguelike.
idea. Yeah.
I was playing with a controller. I'd highly recommend it. It is a platformer. So you can these guys talk to you, but you can also beat them up to get souls. So I always kill them, but I don't know if there's any like benefit. Like I find it funny that they're literally just there to be like, "Hey, what's going on?" and then you just beat the shit out of them to get souls, sort of thing. I thought that was kind of funny.
That's a pro strat. I do really love like I think I'm just like a sucker for like hell-like looking
Like demonic stuff.
worlds, I guess, or terrain. Yeah, I really like the running stuff as well, but like just like the world of like the demons as well is cooler to me than the demons.
Hmm.
But I do also think demons are really cool.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
tons
this
of
looks
great
amazing though so
games like
far.
Demons in Hell, like
Mm,
Doom, Dante's Inferno. If you remember that one, that was great.
yeah,
Stuff like that. Binding of Isaac as
Devil May
well.
Cry.
Binding of Isaac's awesome.
If you want lots of demons, Devil May Cry is definitely a good one. Like disgusting demons, they're great.
The combat in this game kind of reminds me of Dead Cells in a little way, like kind of similar to that in a little bit.
Yeah.
I like you could just beat the shit out of these guys who are just hanging there, like being tortured, and it's like, yeah, give me some more souls.
You're saving them. It's a mercy kill.
So for this one, I increased green soul drop rate, I believe, because green souls heal you. I think I wanted to buy that one, but I couldn't because it was too much. So I decided on this run that I was going to.
That's like Megatron. Look at that guy.
This one only had one to do, so I had to choose that one sort of thing. So there's like that kind of roguelite RNG of what you're going to get, and it's always changing the run sort of thing. There was a demo of this, but it's actually some of the games weren't out yet, and they were like, "Hey, we're coming out soon." This one's already out. It's been out since the 17th of October 2019, but it's in early access.
It's early access, yeah.
Yeah. So they're constantly changing this game.
Yeah, the idea of like an early access roguelite is a cool idea actually, because it's like it works well with the releases. Like there's no like story stuff. There's not like a linear or a more obvious story. Like it's more like a world story.
Wasn't Dead Cells in early access as well?
Yeah. They had a really big up.
But it seems like I went for a vault thing there, which I wasn't sure what it did, but I was just like testing out. I guess it skips the floor by going through an alternative floor, maybe. So maybe that's like a gameplay mechanic where you choose which way you want to go.
Dead Cells, there's portals with different like there's different intensities. You can go to a different world that's either harder or easier. I don't know if it does something similar here.
That's the shocker claw. Did you see the shocker claw I just got? It's fucking epic, cool. Dude. I'm just shooting lightning everywhere.
Oh my god, the chain light! Jesus Christ. Yeah, the animations of this are really cool. I could watch this all day.
But if you look at the yellow bar now, it's like consuming my energy bar as well, and I have lesser energy bar because I got the shroud ability, which lets me dash to deal damage. But I was like, dash to deal damage is really cool because I was like,
well, that's a different way of playing in a way.
Dash to deal damage is cool because like when you're dashing, you're not taking damage, so it's a good way to just get damage in when otherwise you couldn't.
Yeah, instead of dodging out of the way, like you're actually like dodging into the enemies. Like it completely changes like how you're moving. That is cool though. I was gonna say this game is in early access, but it is only £7.20 or your original equivalent.
Really,
right now.
that's really fair.
Yeah, and like even like this, I'm willing to pay that. Like it's so good.
Yeah,
like just this,
awesome.
I'm seeing now, which is what I would always advise. Like when you buy into early access, like only buy if you're into like what you're getting now. Don't ever buy for potential unless you've like got tons of money, or you don't
ever kickstart anything.
Then, don't. If what?
I would also say don't ever kickstart anything because that's even worse than early access.
Yeah, because I don't even have like anything that's actually viable. Yeah,
I think I might die here again because I'm really bad at these platforming sections because I wasn't like used to the platforming that much. Oh, I got through.
You almost died though. That I guess the level doesn't instantly kill you, so it's not terrible.
Well, I saw this, so like I almost didn't play this game. I think because I was like, I saw it and I was like, oh, it's another roguelike game. Like there's so many roguelike games at this point. But then I was like, I kind of looked at it a little bit more and I was like, okay, this looks kind of cool.
Yeah, I would say their screenshots do not do it justice because most of this art style is in like how everything, like the animations are beautiful.
There's more guys just talking to beat the shit out of.
Kill him.
So here I'm using up my shock claw charges, killing these guys.
They actually respond to the ouch. Hey, stop killing me.
Yeah. Well, nobody likes getting the shit kicked out of them, do they? The thing I find really cool, if you look at the top right corner of the screen, there's like a combo meter and you get more points.
Yeah.
For when you carry on. So this is a mini boss. This is Hell Commander. So this is kind of the boss I was talking about.
So I want to say then, this kind of reminds me of like Dead Cells combined with Devil May Cry in a lot of ways, combined with there's another game that reminds me as well, but I can't think of what it's called. But yeah, it has like all the good mechanics from all of those, in my opinion. Is there like, can you like chain, like, can you
Can you what?
Oh, what's it called? I can't. It's a certain name in Devil May Cry. Like Devil May Cry, it's all about like throwing enemies into the end, like keeping them there.
Dude, look,
If,
I
like,
have
do as much
I have
damage as
10
possible.
HP, and then bam, lost it.
Damn,
What's
it
bad,
wasn't
man?
even the boss.
That's mini boss, but I get back there. Don't worry. Spoiler alert.
Wait, you getting like a bajillion FPS playing this game? Is that what I'm seeing in the top left corner?
Yeah, it's a 2D game. Like, what FPS am I gonna need
Yeah,
for this?
I didn't notice that's there.
I always have that on. That's on every single Tangerine video.
Mm,
I always have the Steam FPS counter on because I never notice it unless I'm looking at it. So
yeah, that's fair. I know something like goes black. That's the only reason why I saw it.
yeah.
That's a cool effect though. Like the like it doesn't. I don't like it in 3D games, but like I think that really works well in 2D games. Like bringing the aspect ratio. I think that's
So
a
they've
really
got
cool
a
effect, especially when
roadmap.
you like add buttons to it.
They've got a roadmap for the game that they're going through. So it's going to be some March. I think they've done now, which is the first update, the Falling Ascending. So new minions, new mini boss, new third boss. And then from April to June, they're going to do the second update, Chaos in Hell, with a new challenge mode, Death Rush, new warrior, Cinder, the Phantasma, new skins, new challenges, stuff like that. So they're still actively developing the game. They've got a roadmap down, so you can check that out. One thing I find really cool is you can kind of like, if you jump and hit something, you can like grab it and just throw it as like an attack. And the more, I don't know if the combo increases how many how much blood you get, but it's always cool to like combo together like a really big spree of just beating the shit out of some enemies. Plus, it gives you the
Yeah.
points at the end, which is cool.
Is there any logic to like not the combo like wording or the combo naming scheme? Is there any like logic to like the order of like it's giving it to you? Because I can't.
Huh?
You know,
What
like
do
it's
you
like
say?
it had like onslaught in the top right corner for a bit. Like what's after onslaught?
I don't know.
Because in Devil May Cry they have it in order, so like it's I think D and it goes like all the way up to triple S and there's like different names for like each it matches like the start of the word matches what grade.
I honestly don't know. I would assume not.
I'm furious starts with F. Demonic. Okay. Interesting.
So here it's like, oh, you need to jump up the wall to get up, and it's like, oh, there's spikes and all, so you have to just like grab onto the
Yeah.
enemies and throw them.
You
Sort of
can't
thing.
jump on that platform killing you though, somewhat, right? So like even if you
Well, you get like
suck, you only have
invincibility
the health.
frames, sort of thing, when you get hit.
Yeah.
Like in most platformers.
That's not I quite like
Let's
that.
go
It's
to
not like a
Hell's
just instantly
Furnace.
kill thing.
Beat the shit out of these guys, because fuck them.
Kill them, kill them.
They give you
Well,
quite
they
a few
have to
souls, so.
these still means of health are just allowed to sit there, right?
Yeah, I like that they're like saying stuff to you though, and then you just like brutally kill them. Here he is, Ifrit,
Right.
the Rankaros.
Kill him.
I got my Infernal Claw power up here, so that's really good timing because that's gonna mean I can beat the shit out of this boss with all the ability power.
It's no lightning
No, lightning's fucking
lightning
epic.
claw thing. This is really cool as well though, actually. Ooh, that's cool.
I like how like within the first like 5-10 minutes of doing a run, you're fighting like a mini boss. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Just
Like a
kind
really
of
interesting mini
it
boss
kind
of
of
that.
throws you into the deep end straight away, and
Yeah.
it's like, okay, learn how this mini boss works.
Nice, he's dead.
But then the thing with this is like, all right, choose a power up, and then once you get the power up, it's like, okay, now time to fight another boss. So you go like mini boss into boss sort of thing.
Oh, like you can like level up. Oh, I see it. I see what it's trying to like.
So I was
Up
getting
other
more
the
invincibility
durability.
frames there
Nice.
for when I get hit.
Yeah. Hey! Ouch! Hey!
Ah,
Ow!
hey!
Oh,
A man has fallen to the river in Hell City. Hey! So then you go straight from mini boss into boss stage, which is like this giant
That
eye,
mouth.
which is
Oh, it's
really
nice,
cool.
nice. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, this is really cool. I'm a big fan of demonic eyes. That's one of my things. Oh, bullet hell.
Bullet hell section, yeah.
Those animations are so good. Like the visual effects are so well done. And the UI just like it's not even like it's really easy to read UI, but like it matches the rest of the environment so
I think that
well.
guy might have a lightning claw. Yeah, he's got a shocker claw on him because I
Ooh,
saw it on. I didn't notice that
nice.
when I was playing, but now looking back at the footage, I could see him
Yeah,
carrying the claw, so you can like target the demons you want to get the power ups from. So that's cool.
that's really cool. That's like a bomb. Okay.
So I think this is like a nail biter fight as well. I think I get pretty low and then like I kill him and like.
You're doing pretty okay right about now. Ooh.
Mm. I wish I
It's
could
just a beautiful game.
give you the sound, but I think I was like talking to someone or multiple people talking on Discord because sometimes tangerines have sound and sometimes they don't. And the reason that is
Yeah.
because when I record tangerines, if I'm just doing nothing and I'm recording the tangerine, I'll put the sound on. But otherwise,
Yeah.
you'll just hear me like watching a live stream or I'm talking to someone on Discord. So
Yeah,
that's the reason
we don't
some
have
tangerines have audio.
because we use
sound.
action, right? And it doesn't seem to like only look at the game's output. It just
It
looks
just
at the
records desktop
system
audio sort
output.
of thing.
But yeah, which I think is a bit lazy until they have an application mode. Like it could actually go and find the volume thing
So
or
I completed the
the
first chapter
mixer.
there, which I believe is the end of the demo. So yeah,
Hmm.
A
Nice.
rank,
So you can play it again though.
Rising Hell. Check it out. It's really fucking cool. I had a lot of fun with that
Do
game.
it again.
Do it
That is
again.
so cool. Yeah.
So move
I'm gonna
on
buy it
to.
right now.
You're gonna buy it
Moving
right
on.
now. Okay. So move on to Batbarian Testament of the Primordials. Batbarian Testament of the Primordials is an action adventure puzzle romp through the shadowy depths of a cave, fraught with peril and steeped in eldritch mystery. Fight large bosses, meet companions that can't join your party, and solve puzzles with the help of Pip, your magical bat buddy. So it's called Batbarian because you're kind of like a barbarian. And then the idea is you're using this bat to like light up the cave and solve puzzles and that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So I think you see like the time in the top right. It was like giving me a certain amount of time to play the demo, sort of thing. You have like these dialogue sections. Some of them are kind of funny because you can choose what you say to like various creatures. But I wasn't sure if the dialogue would change any. I don't think the dialogue kind of changes anything from what I could see. So it was mainly maybe just for flavor, but maybe I'm wrong.
It
But
might just be a demo thing, maybe, or maybe in the game it doesn't,
yeah,
but who knows? I like the lighting though. I like the
yeah.
aura.
The
So
idea that
pretty
you have to use this bat to kind of figure out where to go and stuff is pretty cool.
yeah, I like. We don't like any magic around
Nope. Fairly creepy cave. I think you get to a certain point, and then the game's like, "Oh, I don't want you to see too much of the like story. I'm just gonna drop you into like a more interesting part where lots of stuff's going on." And I felt like I lost interest
Right.
at that point because I was like, I don't really know what's happening. They kind of just drop you into the middle of something,
That's it,
and
yeah.
then I was like, oh, I don't really care about this game
I
that much, sort of thing.
yeah.
Like it's okay, but I feel like a lot of what you're doing in this game's been done before. Like the only
It's very
kind of
basic,
interesting
yeah.
mechanic is the lighting system of the bat, but other than that, it's kind of like a simple adventure RPG kind of Metroidvania game. And I think
Yeah.
there's better games that do that sort of thing, you know?
Yeah, I agree with that. Because at the moment like the attacks are
I think I was changing to a
very
controller
simple.
here. Let me skip forward. Oh, you
Stones.
find stones is another way, like you can solve puzzles and I think you throw in them at creatures and stuff like that as
It's
well.
yeah. I think if you're willing to because it's very maybe not a slow pace, but it's slower pace maybe.
Yeah.
I think if you're willing to experience that, but I can see it not being everyone. Look at the minimap in the top right. Okay, is
Yeah,
that
because they
minimap?
advertise it
What room
with.
you're in?
They say I found a secret that they say that you have dialogue secrets and there's apparently multiple endings, so maybe your dialogue does make a
Right.
difference. I'm not sure how true that is, because also Telltale games say that choices matter, but those don't. So you have to say
Yeah. It is a
open-ended
very
exploration with multiple
basic game.
solutions to encounter.
This is a lot slower game than the last game we're looking at. This is
Yeah,
very turn some lights on, hit the guy with the sword, you got 3 hearts. Which I think there's something to be said for that, but I think this game's it deserves to
there's
exist.
this thing. I don't know if you see it, but there's a thing following me, and it's kind of intriguing, what's going on. 'Cause the
Mm,
start of the game, you're just like a barbarian falling into a hole, and you're like, "What the fuck is going on?" sort of thing.
trying to get out of the hole, right?
Yeah, I guess it's you're just trying to figure out what's going on, pretty much.
These enemies aren't that inspired either. I think if they were more interesting, that would really
Yeah,
okay. These puzzles could be a little bit better as well, I think.
skip ahead a bit, I guess.
Yeah, I can kind of see your sort of problems with this.
Because this is kind of like the dialogue thing
Oh,
I was talking
what?
about.
Why are you above ground now, though?
Well, I think he's going to sleep, and he's dreaming about how he got into the hole. Because these guys come and talk to you.
Right. Oh,
He's
okay. What the
like,
fuck?
they're like, "You're a thief," and I was like, "How am I?" I was trying to do the dialogue choices where they don't kick me into the hole, but I was like, I felt like that wasn't possible from the dialogue choices. So I just felt like, oh, you have to
Yeah.
do this sort of thing because this is how you get in the hole. Is that they're like, "Oh, you're a thief. We're gonna
And,
kick you into this cave."
well, this might be an introduction to the choices, but it doesn't actually matter, and then later on it will matter, but it's hard to tell.
Like if the same result's always gonna happen, the only reason to give me more dialogue is to
Yeah.
hear more dialogue choices, I guess. But if you
Yeah,
like that sort of thing, Tony, you want this game.
I do. I still do, I think. I still
Okay.
think I want this game.
Because you have a lot of games on your wish list that I feel
I
like
do.
you don't
I
even
do.
remember putting them on.
That's true. That's true for everything. That's true for games I like as well, though.
Why did I remember that so vividly?
Why is okay? Do you wait? You can throw your bat in a way, right? Is that
Yeah,
what?
you throw your bat around to solve
That's
puzzles
kind
and
of
light
cool.
areas up. I'm throwing I'm throwing berries or something for him, and he's going after them and
Yeah,
eating them.
I quite like that actually.
Hmm.
I just think there should be more mechanics from the start of the game because you don't need to make it this. I think people can figure it's just a little bit basic early on
Kind of like the idea now of hey, you can light up these things and they do platforms for you. They're kind of just teaching you the
because
basic
in
puzzles of the game.
yeah on the screenshots and the store page there's way more things consumables and things you can use and other mechanics more hearts and things. I think energy bar, but
Yeah, okay, so here we go. For the purpose of this demo, these pause have been put in as serve as shortcuts to allow you to get a taste of what the game offers as concisely as
yeah,
possible. This is what I was talking about. This is why the demo is a little bit confusing, because it kind of just... You go from, hey, here's how to play, and it's like, alright, we're going to throw you in. Here's some story. What's going on?
okay,
And then you have this demon guy's kind of been following you, and you're not really sure what's going on, and then there was more puzzly stuff that came, and I was like, at that point, I was kind of like, I don't care anymore. I'm gonna stop playing, sort of thing. So, yeah, that's Batbarian Testament of the Primordials. I'd
well
highly
I'll say for
recommend.
me I'm more intrigued to get it than I actually was before.
Okay, but you also
So,
said
yeah,
based on the last game that you were already buying it. So,
yeah, I'm already buying
okay, easily convinced.
it. Yeah, but you see the last game?
Oh, this is the level up system, so it's kind of like a slot machine, which is kind of interesting, I guess.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm not really interested in playing this, but it's still like a solid game if you want to try it and you're into this sort of thing. But I would definitely recommend the
think I
Raising
might
Hell
look into
game for me
this.
personally. Anyway, that's the end of Tangerine. Goodbye.